My name is Ibi Ginsburg, and I was born in Hungary. My parents were strictly Orthodox Jews, so I was brought up in a religious family. When you are Orthodox, you cannot eat just anything. You cannot mix meat and butter and milk. An egg you can eat with any meat, but butter and milk you can't. You can't have meat, soup and meat and 3 veg, and afterwards a cup of tea or coffee with milk. So you have to drink black coffee. And you had to be careful in your kitchen. You didn't mix your plates and pans. It was all separate. It was like 2 kitchens. And you observed the Sabbath. You couldn't work. You didn't work. If you had people working, like we have had a help in the house, she wasn't allowed to work. All the work was done Thursday, Friday. Meals were prepared and everything. You could warm things up, but that's about it. So you weren't supposed to marry out, and it was pretty restrictive.
Did you go to a Jewish school?
Yes, I did. In fact, the town where I lived, there wasn't a council school, because Hungary is mainly a Catholic country. So there was a big Catholic school, there was a Protestant school, and there was even a Greek Orthodox school. There was a small community, and then there was a Jewish school. There were probably a couple of hundred people, couple of hundred Jews. It was quite a big circle. And you only mixed in your own circle. You had non-Jewish neighbors, and you were neighborly, and you would help one another. Or when I was little, I played out with the non-Jewish children. And until 1944 spring, we lived nicely comfortable in Hungary, hoping that the war will pass us by. But unfortunately, early 1944, in March, the Germans occupied Hungary. We had to wear a yellow star when the Germans came in, but not before. They came in on the 19th of March, and they didn't take us in the camp until about 3 or 4 weeks. And we had to wear the yellow stars. We did hear things that happened in Europe, but nobody was prepared to what they were doing, genocide. It didn't happen like that before. Within a couple of weeks, they took us into the ghetto. The ghetto was in a town, the capital of the county. And we were there 3 weeks. Even though we only had 1 year of the troubles, instead of 3 and 4, like other people in Poland and Czechoslovakia and so on. But the end product was devastating. They did everything very fast and very efficiently.